Hey all, welcome to my bathroom. Jack just had a puppy diaper, so I figured it's the best time to do this type of video. He is in the background eating a Nutrigram bar, so he's a loud eater, so you might hear him yumming away. Anyways, so this may be TMI for some people, but it's real life, it's poo, it's what we deal with the cloth diapers. So, as you can see, I have a special little toilet, so I have a spray pal combo, the shield and the sprayer. This usually, it has like a hook that you can hook onto the back of your toilet, but I can't, so mine just sets back there. It's on a flex line, so myself, installed it within 5 minutes while I was watching Jack while he was crawling around the bathroom. So it's pretty easy as long as you have a flex line. Instructions are pretty easy to follow. And I have, I just leave my spray shield always up, and there's a little bit of poo that put on the last one. And I have this tray that I set aside. So I'll show you what I do. After I spray it. So first, we are going to turn on the water supply. So you always turn that off whenever you're not using it. Oh, and I also want to say, this is just the way I deal with it. I did feel like a poo might be coming on, and I was going to use one of the AC fleece liners, and of course I didn't use it, so it's right on the cover. This is the better solutions because it's reusable, and because you're not having to spray off the whole diaper. You're just going to have to take this off. If you don't have time to spray right away, you can just like kind of roll it up with the poo inside and wait until you get home or whatever, and it's not sitting in your diaper. So, and you don't need to spray diapers always right away, or at least I don't. I try to whenever I can, but sometimes life is just too hectic and I have to wait till my husband comes home, or if we're on the road, and then I just wait until we get home. But yeah, this is easy to use, and then your diaper doesn't get all wet, because a diaper sitting wet can damage the PUL. So you are risking, that. But the way that I do it, I feel like it's a pretty safe option. But yeah. So first what I do is I wipe off his poo. And I used to wipe it with the diaper, but I kind of got smushed in there. So I just try to get the bulk off with the first wipe. I don't know if you really have to spray your wipes. A lot of people don't, but I'm obsessive. This is the way I do it. Not everybody has to do it my way. So I do spray the wipe off. It's pretty quick. You can use gloves for this, but you don't need to. Roll up your sleeves. Make sure your hair is back. You're going to open up the toilet all the way. Hopefully we can see. Let's see. So you open up the toilet all the way. You have your shield in there. Now, as I said, it's TMI. This is poo. So the wipe we take, and you can grab it like from the cleanest corner. I don't usually clamp things in anymore. But you can. There is a good clamp there. And I like to spray it pretty good. As I said, like, it's mostly just the hunks you need to get off. Hopefully you guys can hear me with the spraying. So, and I use my hands, because, yeah, it happens. So I'll set that down below on a tray. Now, I tried to like show it to a limit, but yeah, there is poo in here. So the insert is still in. Some people say about, like, right now, the poo is mostly, and it's partially poppable, which rarely happens. So if the poo comes past the opening for the pocket, it can be difficult to get your insert out, because you don't want to be spraying with the insert out. But what I do, if it's clean over here, I just flip it and then grab it with, like, kind of flip it there and then grab it here. Right now this is wet, but sometimes the tip, it's a burrito fold too. I don't know what just happened there, me speaking. So it's a burrito fold too. So you can just grab it there. It's pretty easy. If it's all the way, you can just kind of pull it. another way to do it, but because there's poo on here, it's a little bit difficult. I would like hold it over my pail. So you're gonna fold it right where the opening is, and then just kind of shake it. But because there's poo there, I don't want to be shaking poo all over. So I'm just gonna pull it out. This will go on my wet pail in Jack's room. So if you can, shake any poo off. It's clinging. Okay, so the poo, a big hunk of it. Now, sometimes if the poo is going this way, sorry about the poo, so sometimes if the poo is going this way, you will get into this pocket. I either go like this and try to, I don't know, kind of stick my hands there that it won't spray down into the pocket. But if the majority of the poo is on the front end of the pocket, if you know, like there's this part, the back, and then the second part of the fleece. So you can hold it like this and spray down. Or another way is you fold it in half, and you could stretch out the elastic and then put it in the clamp there, so it will keep it a little bit more straighter. But there's not that much poo on this diaper, so I'm just gonna spray it. I'm gonna hold both the flaps back. This will prevent the majority of the fleece getting covered as well. And my water pressure is pretty strong, but it's not the best. So I don't know if this is recommended by Spray Pal, but this is what I do, is I cover some of the holes with my finger, and it will give you just a little bit more, so it's just more pressurized. So, spray, spray, spray. And as I said, I'm obsessive. I like to get it quite clean whenever I spray. Sometimes I like actually manually kind of rub the fleece together so that the fleece is like clean. You can hardly see any remnants of poo. But you should, I think you just really need to get the home stock. And AC doesn't recommend that your POL stay wet for long. So this isn't, yeah, the fully recommended way. But you can see, like, it's still all dry there. It's mostly just the fleece that got wet. But sometimes my whole diaper gets wet. Matters how long I'm spraying for. So I squeeze. I don't wring, because think of your POL. If you ever look on the inside, there's plastic there. You don't want to be, like, pulling at that. You don't want to be stretching it out. It normally is, like, you know, you do stretch it out on the bum, but, like, you know, twisting and stretching. We don't want to do that. So once it's dry, it is like a little, you probably can't see on the camera, but it is a little bit wet there. So once I finish wringing it out, that's all the water, I set it over my shield like this, and then I'm going to set it down there on the tray. So that dries out by the evening, or so the next day, whatever. And it's just like line drying to me. It's going to come out just as wet as it does from the washer, pretty much. And then you dry it there, so it's not sitting crumpled in a ball. It's going to dry, and especially this summer, you don't want to have it soaking wet. Now, for your sprayer, what we're going to do is you're going to spray the shield. Oh, I didn't even do it that time. But usually I peek at the shield and see if there's any poo in there. If there's any poo, I spray it off. If it's really dirty, then I spray it down with a cleaner and wipe it down. So we turn off the water line and let the pressure go. And then I actually got some poo on the handle whenever I was shaking the poo. So there. And there is also, this is again the Spray Pal one, the Spray Pal combo. So it has a little hook here, or hook and eye, whatever it is. So you could hook it on your wall that way as well. But it comes with this, which you can put straight onto the wall and hold it like that. And it also comes, this one is just hanging on. This one, that can either, you hook it onto the toilet like that, and then this can screw on, so you just hang it on your toilet. I don't know if you can see that. So it just hangs on the toilet. just underneath the lid here. That is all. Hopefully that makes sense. And again, this is just my way I do it. Make sure you wash your hands, especially if you're really handling it. You can wear gloves. And that is all. Do another video soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.